Okay. Hey, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Ahmad from the DC camp.
Hey, brother Mike Allah.
Brother Kanat.
Walker Bar.
I now Badia.
And Khan. You know, we want to give all praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
Yahweh
Shai. By Hashem Okakadash.
Uh-huh.
You know, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth, the hope for elect, you know. So brothers were speaking earlier about like Babylon being a trap, you know, because everywhere you walk or you make a move, you always have to have your head over your shoulder looking out for Esau, whether it be parking, driving, dealing with your kids, you know. Say if you whoop your kids in the street, Esau's right there ready to penalize you for disciplining your kids, you know.
Yeah.
And here it is, you have Esau wanting to discipline of all people someone else, but he needs to discipline him damn self, you know. So here it is, you have Esau putting chemtrails in the air and fucking our bodies up, but then he'll have us go to the pharmacy because we got bronchitis or something like that. So it's all a revolving trap, you know, a trap after trap after trap. You send you to the doctor sends you to a specialist, the specialist takes, you know, damn near all your money and savings and shit like that, you know.
I got something for you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this. This is Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down, bro. So like, where's yea, though this is verse 4. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, but thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Come, and this is the shadow. This is the valley of death. You have nothing but demonic entities to where they're not procreation. They're actually looking to not produce as many kids. You know, but they got homosexuals.
Yeah.
They have these what the hell, those transgenders. You know, you can't. You know, once you chop your stuff off, there ain't no going back. You can't. I'm pretty sure Esau will figure out a way to attach it back, but come on, man, it's not the same, you know.
Yeah, like you were speaking too, bro. The valley of the shadow of death, bro. You everywhere you turn, if you a Jake in this society, remember that you born into curses. Everything you doing on in this plane of America is set up to try to trap you somehow. That's how it's set up. And I was telling these brothers about the Netflix series, the 13th Amendment, how it shows you how this damn devil how he set these prison systems up, trapping Jake by using how he pushed the drug era, pushed the drug era during the 80s, man. You know how he pushed the gangbanging era during the 90s and stuff like that, trapping Jacob like this brother is speaking. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Yep.
This is Psalms 10:2. Okay. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor.
Right.
Let them be taken in the device that they have imagined.
Yeah, that's it right there.
You know, hey, he preys on the poor, bro. You know, hey, he sends you to jail and then he get free labor from you. There was something I watched a while ago. I think it was like a documentary from, I think it was called Scarface for Life, to where this Jake was talking about Rikers Island and most of these school products and like products from like Office Depot, Staples, and things to that nature. They are made in prison systems. So all of that is just like pretty much it's free labor.
Yeah,
free labor. So then now you're able to maximize your profits more.
Yeah,
you know, getting more money. You're already getting the stuff for free, but he's yet taxing people when they go to buy it. Like if someone from America actually made it. Well, they did, but it was all for free labor. People in jail, you know, and they get paid 20 cents, maybe 12 cents an hour or something like that.
Hey, bro, that's what you call capital profit, because he's got people making it for free and he's selling it, and then he got it actually selling out his markets. He's this damn devil got it. This damn devil got it locked down. You know, he got this thing locked down, and he's oppressing. And his system is oppressing Jake. You know, that's how it's doing us, man. It's oppressing us, and it's leading us to straight death. And it goes all the way back to the curses that Yahweh Shema Shai put on us, you know? I got a quick one, bro. This Deuteronomy 28:1, and it shall come to pass if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will. Oh, matter of fact, let me jump to 15, bro. I'm sorry. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all the commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Yeah, so if you don't listen, it says if you don't listen to the Lord thy power, these curses will overcome you and take you, So if you don't do these things to where, all right, you're not supposed to eat pork, you're not supposed to be lusting after lesbians and things to that nature,
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna get ahead and eat pork and do whatever you want, live that YOLO life up in here in Babylon, you're gonna wind up being taken, taken by these curses, and you're gonna be plagued badly.
Most are gonna end up bringing that sword upon you, which is the so-called white man, Esau.
Yeah.
You go against the Most High, man, he's gonna bring destruction upon you. Scripture say, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge."
Yeah.
And I had another one. This is the one I actually wanted. This is Psalms 10:9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
Mm-hmm.
He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net, And like that brother was talking, going into the prison system, that's like the perfect net. Because they not only do they have you by the balls, they got you, pretty much naked. They bring you in there, they have you strip and do all types of. You're not supposed to see another man's stuff, Yeah. When did the scriptures talk about a man stripping because he was going into prison?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you get patted down, but
damn, that's real right there, bro. That's real. And I actually been I ain't been to I just dealt with juvenile hall in my teenage years, and that they start you off in juvenile hall where they strip you naked, make you do all that coughing, squat and cough, and strip naked, taking a shower in the front of a bunch of men, So that's crazy right there, man.
Yeah, this world, in particular Babylon, America pushes nothing but wickedness, and I don't know how hard it can be to see that homosexuality and lesbianism is off. You're not supposed to do that,
Mm-hmm.
But yet you have it to where people like it because they're successful. They strive in that type of environment where you could be some goddamn multi-millionaire selling houses because you're a fag, because you get more likes.
Right.
So now you're going to be more of a faggot because you're getting all these likes. And then you want, hey, man.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy weird. And that's why a lot of niggas are turning into these fags, because they're accepted by women, the white man, the black woman,
Yeah,
all those people love faggots.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And that's why this is the valley of death, man. The valley of just nothing but death. When you eat the food, you're dying. You breathe the air, you're dying. You drink the water, you're dying. What else could we do, that we can't die, besides fast and pray,
Yeah.
And read the scriptures.
Yeah.
Grace and mercy, how about Shemal Shah? We're not dead,
That's it. That's it right there.
I was looking for it earlier, but we shall drink poison and live.
Yeah, I thought about that scripture as you were saying that, bro. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 26 and 27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him.
And Esau, he has dug in that pit real deep, because he not only did have so-called Negroes and Haitians and Benjamin,
West Indies,
and then the Jamaicans, Benjamin and stuff. But he had Northern Kingdom messed up down there, and they beat him up. Them Spaniards got him good. Not only was Issachar oppressing their own people, but when Esau came, they made it way worse, especially in like Central America, like Venezuela and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Mayans and the Aztecas.
Yeah,
Incas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When Esau came over here, you watch the movie Apocalypto. It show you that that the Northern Kingdom was over here stabbing each other hearts out and throwing heads down a 200 feet step, of a pyramid. But when Esau came through, he made it. He went jigsaw. He just started murdering and torturing all the tribes. You read various books on the Northern Kingdom. It explains that this dude almost committed a genocide to the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yeah, well, you have the documentary called Canary Effect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was some disputes about reading the comments and stuff as far as like certain tribes being completely annihilated.
Yeah.
Like, but still, man, you still had Esau come over here and then push Jake out to where there's nothing. You know, to Dakota. Dakotas, there ain't shit out there, man. You know, Jake like the the warm weather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know that was the prophecy, so it had to happen.
Yeah.
I got one. This is Daniel 7:25. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints. And he's speaking against the Most High right now. You know, saying he's not saying it. He's not coming out and saying it verbally that it's okay to be homosexuals, but he's giving off that vibe that and making so many people homosexuals to where people accept it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and also there's Edomites, they don't believe in the Bible, so they be cursing and doing all types of crazy shit. Like there was one guy, some Edomite, he was playing it cool from the beginning, and the brothers was talking to him, and he just started bugging out. He was like, "Curse your God," you know. It's like, yeah, man.
It's Satan, man.
Yeah. He was cool. He seemed like an Edomite that could never break, but the brothers broke him, and then he was started to bug out. He was like, "Curse your God," you know. He was like, he was tripping.
But that's the ultimate goal of Satan, and it shows you that in the book of Job. Okay. The ultimate goal of Satan is to get you to curse the Most High and die. That was the whole bet. The bet was about, and when you read the book of Job, so if that brother saying that made me think of that. That was Satan telling the brothers to curse the Most High, because that's the only way you're gonna lose. That means you gave up on the Lord, Yeah,
I'm gonna finish it up. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And he's wearing us out through these payments, through this food, these jobs that we work. There's not a lot of rest. Brothers try to give it to brothers. Then you gotta go to work.
Yeah. Shit suck.
Yeah, fuck if shit if you're drinking. Shit, it's hard to get up.
It's like, yeah, go, bro. Yeah.
This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Woo.
Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Even with a sword destruction. Hey man, you have it out here to where you eat too much of that sugar stuff. I don't know what type of diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes?
I don't know, but I think
you talking about the one you got to take a shot or what?
Yeah. Like if you keep eating that shit, you're gonna wind up dying.
Yeah.
The insulin shot.
Yeah, that's like a person with I get the two type. I get the two of them mixed up, so I don't want to speak on it. But I know
talking about diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes is blood sugar. Like you get it by eating bad food.
Okay.
And the type 1 is when you were born with it.
Oh.
Hey, but Jacob swear up and down that it runs in his family bloodline. No, that bad diet runs in your family bloodline.
And they have something called type 3 diabetes, which is dementia. Which when you get older, you start having cognitive issues.
Can't think straight.
Because your blood sugar is all messed up because of all them years of you eating all them sugars, them artificial sugars, just sugar in general, granulated sugar, all pretty much Esau's food.
Mm-hmm. And that goes, still like you, brother. That goes to show you, man, you can't be resting around too much. That brothers push forth working out. Doing things,
Yeah,
not
man.
to wind up staying, what's that called? Just laying around all day, you wind up getting the disease.
Stagnant. Just like being in the truth. If you just wind up just doing nothing, just stagnant, not doing the work, what happens?
Your body.
Yeah.
You start forgetting shit.
Yeah, bro.
The spirit start leaving you.
Hey, like I heard the apostle bring it out when he talk about stagnant waters. The apostle Gabar. If you got stagnant waters, it creates a swamp.
See, and then what is that? That breeds bacteria, viruses.
Yes, all of it.
Infections.
And
did we not come out of the waters?
Yeah.
Is not our body? Esau even tell you that our body's 70 to 80% water.
Yeah.
So you got to keep it moving, man.
Living water.
The living water. See, that living water is really what it's talking about. Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Which is the water is going to be moving and flowing, expanding.
Mm-hmm. And what the living waters, as it was moving, that's what like rivers, like a river. Now, going back, when a natural river is a purification of water.
Mhm.
That's why as soon as bitch ass he came over here, the goddamn devil, what's the first thing he wanted to do? Steal all the gold out the water because that will purify the water. You know, stealing the gold and the silver out the water, and then it flow through that river, and all the sticks and all the rocks that's within the river, that's helping purify the water. And then it goes into you got certain waters that go into like the Niagara Falls free fall, and it turns into that vapor and releasing all of the bad shit out the water. It's a whole cycle on how the Heavenly Father naturally purifies the water.
Esau's a demon, man.
You know?
He's a demon.
Yeah. And you got all this free water on the planet, but he's making us pay for it.
He make you.
Come on, man.
Florida.
And he's not the devil, bro.
Brother, you got a preset?
God,
All right, go ahead, man.
it is Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
There's no continuous city here, man.
That's real.
This place is going down, brother. You talking about the ZX?
Generation Z.
Yeah, man. You know, after when the brother was talking about the Generation Z thing, and he was talking about the next generation to come.
Oh yeah, bro.
They're gonna be.
There's no generation after that.
Yeah,
That's why the Generation Z.
Yeah.
You know, because there's nothing after the letter Z, right? The elder brother Y'all brought that up. There's no nothing after that. Because you could be like right now, be like, man, these niggas are so bad now. How would they have kids? And how would there be a next generation?
Yeah.
Just unimaginable. You can't even. Yeah, you can't even fathom it.
The so-called white man is trying to do away with sexual intercourse.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, that you know what's funny, brother? Because you know we always use movies as reference. It was called Demolition Man with
what's his name?
Nas. Oh yeah. No, you had it, brother. You had it, and they did that virtual sex thing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So
I seen that scene.
Come on, brother. Come on. You know that now they ain't gonna have sex. They're gonna do virtual sex and then put the baby in some artificial womb and shit.
After camp, I seen a damn gook in a mirror in the city with a fucking virtual goggles on with virtual hands, just moving, bugged out in the glass like a you window shop got the big glass. She's just there, just fucking VR. That's what Esau wants you to be, man.
That's trippy.
Just locked into a fucking VR. Don't even move. You shit there. You eat there. You just in a virtual reality state, man. Oh my. That's what the so-called white man wants. Just you bugged out, and then on his drugs to keep you alive. All right, basically that's what he wants. He wants robots.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna do away with you, man.
Yep. I got a quick one, bro. This Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Because at the current rate that America's going, that the world is going, it's total planetary destruction, like the Putin said. That if you use nuclear weapons on the planet Earth, it's planetary destruction, meaning it's going to destroy the whole Earth.
Yep.
If not at the initial detonation, but because of the radiation that's going to be emitted, it's going to destroy all life.
Yep.
So that's the state that the world is going into, where the herbs that you take, really through the grace of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're working, because honestly, these herbs are going on a downward spiral to where there's no benefit to them.
No.
The food there's no benefit to the food. Everything's genetically modified. The air is sprayed with chemtrails, heavy metals, not only carbon, all type of just nasty shit that Esau puts in the sky to break down the immune system, to bug you out, put more estrogen into you. Also, he puts vaccinations, man.
Yeah.
He manipulates the animals. A lot of the foods that we eat, they're genetically modified. Those are not even real foods that you can find in the wild. Go ahead.
Yep, that was it right there, bro.
This Psalms chapter 71. We start at 1. The point is in verse 4. It says, "In thee, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in thy righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline thy ear unto me and save me. Be thou my strong habitation, whereunto I may continually resort. Thou hast given commandment to save me, for thou art my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my power, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man.
Yeah, ultimately, that's what we're doing, man. That's why we're doing these shows. That's why we're moving fear to go out in the highways and hedges and preach. Is to be delivered.
Right.
Because at the current state of this world's going, it's going to be nuclear destruction. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be turmoil. It's going to be famines, pestilences.
Yeah.
And if you get caught out there, if you don't have that thought wall like the scriptures talk about, you don't have you don't have those angels encamped around you. You're gonna be overtaken by the wicked, because Esau is in direct opposition against the Israelites.
Yeah.
The only people who don't know that is the Israelites, 2/3. They don't know that all these policies, why there's drugs in their community, why there's guns, why the woman is totally out of order, why there's Planned Parenthood, why all these things befall the so-called black community, which you can find in Deuteronomy 28 chapter.
Yeah.
That's really the Most High sent Esau on us, and then all those curses started manifesting. You see that? Because why? Because Esau, he's using these different programs and policies and sticking us in these different areas, justification, and then all those curses are manifesting. The brother was reading it earlier, man.
Yeah.
So we didn't hearken, right? But we're at the stage where the Lord, he's building up the house of David, and 2/3 that's why the brother read the scripture pretty much to save us, because there's going to be a separation where Esau, he's going to come in. And if you don't have that protection, you're going to get caught out there. Because he's going to come for you Israelites primarily, man.
Yeah. You're done.
I got something for you. It's Jeremiah 37.
Man, that's the spirit, bro.
It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, he shall be saved out of it. And only ones who are going to be saved out of it are the elect.
Yeah.
Because we're doing these videos. There's many, to admonish the body, to exhort the body. Certain brothers teach in the Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Certain brothers prophesy. Speaking different tongues.
We're going to the herbs.
Yeah.
And we also teach a lot. Get Jeremiah 28:8 about the destruction that's coming, man. Because that's part of those main prophecies that are going to come to pass. And if you ain't right, you're gonna get taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're gonna get taken out. So we're can you read that again, Babu Shah?
Jeremiah 37. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna be saved out of the trouble if we continue. And that's what we're exhorting brothers. Hey man, you seen this? A lot of Jakes are not moved with fear.
No,
they don't understand what Yahweh Shema Shai is about to really make happen on the earth.
Yeah.
They can't see it. Like, it's going to really get bad out here. All right. Yeah. And the only ones who's going to be saved are the ones that's showing their faith by their works.
They see the place of the Most High.
Yep. They cutting them bread and circuses, man. Purposely set up, Like you watch that movie Avatar, at the end, the dude was like, look, if I can't have it, none can. The one that the Edomite that was trying to take over what represented the tribe of Gad, the little Avatar dudes. He told him, he was like, if I can't have it, nobody can. That's the mentality that Esau's coming with. So he know that he's going down. That devil know that he's going down. Yeah. And his spirit is to take everybody that he can down with him. Mm-hmm. And guess what? The prophecy have it written that 2/3 of Jake got to go. He going to get 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the Negro, Latino, Native American man. They done already. Esau got him by witchcraft. Maybe made him retarded because he got a shot when he was a baby. However the Most High gave him how he worked his witchcraft, and he gonna get 2/3 by it, man. Like the brother said, it's a trap, man. You come to America, you got these heathens that come to America and they think they living it up. America, I make money. This place is fucked up, man. Especially for the Israelite man, For the Israelite man, this place is a fucking trap, man. This is the place that Yahweh Shema Shai said, look, I'm going to bring you into an Egypt again with ships. That's what he said, man. That was bondage. It wasn't talking about going back over there where Africa's at. The Heavenly Father was talking about America in the curse part of the Deuteronomy 28. You know what I mean? So you come to America, if you a Jake, You know what I'm saying? It's all fucking bad over here, man. The curses is right over here with you to fuck you up too, man. And this is the paramount of where the wickedness is being pushed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Because you had to.
Yeah, please.
Okay, good, brother.
Is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
And that's why the damn devil is mad. That's why he's mad. Because Yahweh Shema Shah said, woe to you that do the things like destroy the earth.
Yeah. Okay.
Do that not fit this goddamn this punk? You know?
Okay, Kanye.
It fits him perfect. And guess what? Before the scriptures tell you in Isaiah 42, I believe it's 6 or 9, it says before the Most High do anything, he tell you of them. We telling this, if you could drop it real quick, we telling this damn devil, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, we telling this man. You know what I mean? Telling his ass he going down. Woe to you for what you've done. Got brothers from DC, Bay Area camp, Los Angeles, linking up through the spirit of the Lord, telling this devil,
yeah,
this ain't nothing of us. You know? Brothers didn't even know. It just happened. Boom. Most I wanted us to do things like this. I want this brother link up, cuss this damn devil out. Tell him how he going down for what he done. You know? But yeah, bro, slap.
Because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
Right. Yeah, so he's gonna come in here with all his martial law troops, fucking people up. You know, that's why I say woe to them that inhabited the earth, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the earth and the sea.
Yeah,
bro. You know? Like, damn, how you fucking up the sea, bro?
He throwing plastic in there. You see the movie, watch the movie Happy Feet. Watch the movie Happy Feet, the little penguin walking around with the 6-pack can, so the plastic rings that keep the 6-pack together. It got stuck on the penguin neck in the movie. And everybody praising the penguin and shit because they think it's something royal. But it goes back to Esau throwing plastic in the fucking ocean. You know?
Yeah, that's the spirit. You said that about the plastic thing. I never forget watching this something. It was even Netflix or YouTube. Where in the Pacific Ocean, there's like this big, it's like a big something that's like a stern thing, but there's just nothing but plastic in it because of that fucking current. It's just collecting all that, all that plastic and shit. So it's like some sludge type of shit in the middle of the Pacific.
And because plastic float, bro. You put like a empty plastic bottle on the water, it floats. So I'm pretty sure it's just spinning up there. You can just see the shit. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we saw the bro. How you get plastic all the way out there, bro?
Oh, this dude's crazy, man. He dumping it, man.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Oh no, this
is Revelations 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give award unto the servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name.
Oh, so now I was checking out. The brother Barack over here been pushing that it's finna be a change of power, man. Yeah. Change of power. The Israelite, the Negro, Latino, Native American man. When you read Daniel's the 7th chapter, it gave the kingdoms that was gonna come and fall and rise. Started off with the Babylonian Empire, emerged into the Persians and the Medes, right? Then to the Greeks, and then to the Romans. And then it said the Romans going to be wounded for a little bit, then come back. But then it gave another empire. What empire was that? That was Yahweh Shai's empire, man. That's right. The Negro, Latino, and Native American man is coming up. And the nations is mad at this. Seeing them right before their eyes. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Yeah. And them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Ooh, look at that, man. Something?
Yeah, hey, bro. Shit, they destroying the earth. So that nigga has to be judged for that, because not only does he destroy the earth, but he helps niggas become more wicked by promoting other niggas. You know, Lil Yachty, There's some other rappers out there, but then, you know, we don't even listen to rap, and you know, for the most part, we don't keep up with that shit.
Nah.
That shit is crazy.
But they put these niggas out here like that demon Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh,
You know,
bro.
he was basically the coonery, you know, the folly that he was into this past weekend was basically bigger than the All-Star game.
Whoa.
You know, they were talking about him more than anything. This nigga got a rainbow hair. He's just a complete demon. You
He
know,
look like a man. That dude is.
Skittle.
It was. I seen that little picture. It was like, they had a picture of that dude getting popped from the back or some shit.
What?
It was going around on like Instagram or some shit. I don't know.
It was some shit that I heard that nigga like to fuck little girls or some shit.
Yeah.
He had like a case. Yeah, con. Oh yeah, you know it's funny that you said that, bro, because there was some shit he got into because he was like he can't be touched.
yeah,
He's promoting that he can't be touched. That's that old, you know, them New Yorkers niggas, them New York niggas, man. They look like some of the most proudest niggas I know on the face of the earth, especially people from Brooklyn. No offense to the brothers from Brooklyn, you know, I know they're gonna be watching this, but I hope you guys like to. Yeah, what's going on?
Okay, kind of. You got something? I got something.
You got it. Know.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 24:4. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it. Throw it. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Hey, you know that's a perfect. You know the perfect example. Just look around. You know we out here in the Bay Area. Shit just looks dead, man. There's all a bunch of weeds and shit growing. This shit looks all fucked up. Shit just looks out of order. It looks like not in place.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
This was once one of the most you know, beautiful places. You know.
Yeah.
This was once a paradise. That's where everybody wants to come to. You know.
Mhm.
Now the roads are all jacked up. Fucking car getting beat up at the same time as your body's getting beat up.
Yeah.
Car going over these fucking bumps. Shit is wearing down on your car. So now Esau is not only wearing down the Saints, but wearing down on our cars.
The earth, period.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on. Earth.
yeah.
Hey, look, you got all these cars be pumping on all of that emission fumes. It's fucking destroying the ozone layer.
Yeah.
You know, and then those aerosol cans. That's like it's the same thing. Esau is making products to where it's just going to keep destroying the earth. But there's, you know, you got all these tree huggers not saying shit about it.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
They'll protest Monsanto, but they won't protest certain other things. You know,
Yeah.
it's like yo, these fucking people.
You got to protest Esau in general because he's
Mhm.
doing everything to destroy the earth.
That's right.
You gotta put him in slavery.
Yep.
That's the pretty much what you.
That's
have to
the
do.
final conclusion. Hey, really? Hey, like Obadiah say, Slack, bro. Hold your point, bro. When you jump to Obadiah, it tell you that the Most High said after 1,000 years we're gonna burn this motherfucker. That's what he ultimately needs. He needs to be exterminated. You ever heard that scientist? I don't know if you ever heard him. It was some type of scientist or professor dude. He said, look, man. I said,
It was a black guy.
you black dude with the dreads.
Yeah, God.
He's like, I thought of every possible thing.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's like only thing I could come to is that he needs extermination. You know?
Yeah, I never forget that.
Actually, it was funny as fuck when I heard that shit, but it was on point
Yeah.
because it lines up with the scriptures.
Yeah.
We need to destroy this dude so everything could flow back to how it's supposed to be. This dude oppressed ducks. He does everything.
Damn.
He oppressed alligators. People walking around with gator boots. Motherfuckers eating duck soup. Hold on real quick. You ain't supposed to eat duck. You know, but go ahead.
He oppressed the trees. He
Yeah.
oppressed the grass. He oppresses the vegetation.
The air.
Everything, every entity, every dominion on the planet Earth, he oppresses.
Every facet of life.
Yeah.
Every facet of life, so much so that he's wearing out the saints of the Most High.
Yeah.
Your back and hips hurt. Brothers got hunches in their back and shit and cranks in their neck.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
You know, brain fog. You know,
Yeah.
their stomachs hurting. Because you fucked it up, Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the conclusion of the matter is 1,000 years of slavery, because you have to get paid back for that, and then extermination, man. That's the conclusion of the matter.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen because thus said the scriptures.
Yo.
Because you're totally against the whole world. You're against oxygen. You're against water. How can you dwell with a man that's against water?
Yeah,
He'll poison it. And then and then if you collect rainwater, he'll lock you up.
Mm-hmm.
If you grow vegetation in your front yard, he'll lock you up. Okay? If you don't use his Terminator seeds, Monsanto's will sue you and take your farm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the type of evil, diabolical creature that we're dealing with, the so-called white man, a perverse creature that cannot be helped. He has to just be destroyed.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, bro. Did you have something, bro?
No, you covered the point.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'll go back in here. I'll go back in here and somebody can just break it down. Isaiah 24:4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, it's defiled by the inhabitants, by the so-called white man. You know, yeah, he's just the goddamn cancer to the world. You know, everything he touched just pollutes it, pollutes. You know.
I'm about to say this too. Sirach the 10th chapter said, "As the ruler is, so are the people."
yeah.
You know, so-called white man, like you said, he's defiling the earth. But what, you got all these demons, all these people following in the way of the so-called white man, but the spiritual Edomites.
That's the spirit, brother, because our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So he doesn't give them knowledge because he knows that they'll rise and overcome. Right?
Yeah.
That's why he had, you know, in Egypt, we was talking about earlier in Exodus, the 2nd chapter. The Pharaoh was talking about, we got to deal with these guys because they're more mighty than us, and the women are more like, they're just getting it on, you know. And that's how Esau knows that, you know, because he reads the scriptures, so he know, like, listen, we educate these people, not, you know, show them good eating habits, you know, fucking littering and shit, because that's a real bad thing amongst Jake. Taking all that plastic out the store and just throwing it on the ground. Yeah, and that's Esau's motto, man. You know, just take shit and not use it for like something that you could have utilized it for, like, you know, like the bear coats. You know, I like bear coats. You know, if I kill a bear or some shit, I'm not gonna eat the meat, but I'm gonna try to utilize that bear to the best of my ability. You know, make necklaces out the fucking claws and shit. But Esau just eat the meat and throw everything away. It won't even try to help something. The fucking help balance out the meat,
he
bro.
Just killing to put the head on.
He just drink the blood and shit. He got a shot of blood in his pocket.
Eat testicles.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll do that. He do that.
Eat the
testicles in the heart and drink the blood.
Yeah, man. Eat the balls and shit. Weirdo. What the hell's wrong with this dude, man?
You got more?
Yeah. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, they changed the ordinance. Hey, bro, they have something called daylight savings. You know
what
is it?
Oh, yes.
What is it? Fall? Yeah, fall backwards and spring forward. Hey, man, that's totally wicked. They literally changing time. Oh man, it's lucky. I should know that one. But yeah, they changed their ordinances.
They haven't changed times this season.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, bro. Hey, I got that right now, bro. The changed times and the seasons and all that stuff. Oh man, woo!
Yeah, Esau ain't nothing but a goddamn plague to the planet, man. And yet these niggas praise Esau because he looks so good, you know. Oh, he dresses so nice. He came up with the internet, you know. He was going into it. The brother was talking about a so-called Jake came up with that. You know? And then come to find out, you know, brother was talking about cars and shit. The goddamn Corvette, Stingray. Fucking Jake came up with that design, and you know, and you ain't gonna tell me that's not a badass car. You know, that's a badass.
Everything you see Jake came up with it.
Yeah.
Esau, being the demon that he is by nature, he stole all the ideas. And he shows you that in all these different movies, man.
Yeah.
He sends spies, he steals ideas. You know, that's how he ruled. And it proves you that when you read the book of Maccabees and Antiochus, he'll go and say, all right, let's talk, let's chill out, and try to talk with the Maccabees, and he'll stab him in the back and kill him.
Stab him in the back, and that's how Jonathan got caught.
You see, so that's how the white man rolls, man. Like the fluorescent inside the light bulb. Jake created that.
Oh shit.
Okay,
that's crucial.
Your the air conditioning system.
Oh yep.
AC. That was created by a Jake refrigeration system. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we literally can go on and on and on.
All the way to
it's so many, but that's not, you know, you can look at that on your own time to solidify what we're saying.
Yep.
Right. But we're not lying to you. We looked it up. Okay.
Yeah, people know it's true, man.
Who was taught this in Esau public fool system?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fool system.
Yeah, I got a quick one, bro. I found that Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints. Yeah, that's very. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Shall I read it again?
Yes, it's the kind. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Yeah, he shall speak great words against the Most High. Oh, there's no such thing as God, or we're God's people. Or God's name is Yahuwah or Yahweh.
Whatever you want.
You
God's name is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Whatever your God is, that's what it is. You're a God of yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, that's real.
He speaks against the creation story.
Yep.
All kinds of big things there.
Yeah, he brings out all these theories. He talks against the Most High, basically.
That's his estilo, man.
Whether he's saying there is a God, but he's changing it up, or there's no God.
Yeah.
Okay. Or there's many gods.
I got that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Read this real quick. Go ahead.
In Psalms 14:1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
Yeah, and Esau is ultimately the fool of the earth. Because who would Jacob, they even say don't shit where you lay.
Yeah.
Right? That's a term in the hood.
Yeah.
Or don't shit where you sleep,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Esau's doing the exact same thing. He's poisoning the same water he has to drink. He's dumping nuclear waste into the water table.
Yep.
He has to live there.
Yep.
Ultimately, he's going to get back to you. He created nuclear missiles to destroy himself.
Yep.
And he's planned on using it, man. So that's the type of man that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
And it goes to show you that it's talking about the so-called white man because they
Yeah.
can't do good.
No.
They're perverse and crooked. The Lord didn't make them to do good.
According to Habakkuk 2:4.
Mm-hmm.
So his spirit is not upright.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, spirit that's within him is not upright.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Back in Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands until a time and times and dividing of times.
Yeah, so we're under the hands of the so-called white man for a particular time.
Yep.
But we're at the end of that time. But see, Esau, he changed the times. He's telling you, oh, we're still in winter. Spring's going to start here. All right, he changed up everything, man. He changed. He put women in front of men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or he changed the names of the days. He changed the Hebrew.
Changed everybody's nationality.
He changed everybody's nationality. He confused. He changed everybody. He changed everybody's way of thinking. He changed them to thinking as an Edomite in a Western mentality.
Yeah.
That's why we're supposed to be thinking on an Eastern mentality. Which how do we get that? It's from the scriptures. The scriptures outline how we're supposed to think and how we're supposed to act. Not we don't base that off the so-called white man. Because what is he telling? He's telling you, do as thou wilt. He's telling you, oh, it's okay to chop your rod off and be a half humanoid robot. It's okay to sin against the Most High. You can curse the Most High. Who cares? If you believe in the Bible, okay, you believe in it. It doesn't matter. Love beats all.
Right.
Okay. So he's giving you nothing but lies and trickery, and that sleight of hand, like the scriptures talk about. Okay.
Hey, let me check this out, bro, real quick. Revelations 20:3. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he shall deceive the nations no more. Remember when the Most High put this damn devil in the damn caves? It made it to where everybody fucking had a break from this motherfucker. He was deceiving everybody, man. And that's how you know who is doing that today. That's how you know who the scripture is talking about. Because the motherfucker's doing it again.
Right.
He took Jake and told them that they wasn't Israelites and all that no more, man. He the one that ran up in the land in 70 AD. He the one that changed the Moabites from being known as, their biblical name, put Chinese on them and shit. He not only just Israel, he did it to all nations, man. And that's why we was reading earlier how dig the pit, or we were speaking about it. I think a brother read it though. He that dig a pit, he's gonna fall into it. All the nations that he routed himself up against, right? It's gonna be the same nations gonna be pressing that button to blow his ass to smithereens, man. He digged this pit and his ass fell in it. I forgot it's a saying in the world, like maybe our brothers heard it. You gotta lay in that bed that you made.
Yeah.
You gotta lay in that mug, man. And that's what's wrong with this devil. He lived the YOLO life. YOLO. Yellow, motherfucking yellow got consequences.
Mhm.
And that's judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Yeah.
I got something. This is Proverbs 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Mm.
You know, and then hey, Most High created the wicked for a reason, man. You know, we out here trying to push the word, but you have these demons coming up trying to fuck with us, you know. And then, hey, you know, that's all for our strengthening anyway. So when we're ruling, we're able to judge quickly, you know. Just like we ain't got to think about it. You know, sometimes on this side we be thinking, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Like, you know, once we get that power, man, it's gonna be just straight, you know. Like, no, that's wrong. This is right. You ain't gonna have to think. It's gonna be already there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You.
You know, what type of precepts?
Yeah.
Start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
I was holding this one in Psalms
Yeah.
82:5. It says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course."
Ooh. All the foundation. And one of the many things that he's trying to mess the foundation up is what? Gender.
Mm.
Now you got male, female, fucking unicorn, fucking
Non-binary.
who knows, man?
Two
fucking
spirit.
fucking Captain Crunch. What the fuck? He got all type of weird shit going, man. But everybody got an opposite sexual productive organ. There's not multiple. There's only two. There's two in total, but one each.
Right.
To determine, he had, you know, when you go get an ultrasound for your kid, he got a wiener. Boy, you know, he gonna turn into a male. He got a little vagina.
But here it is, this devil wants to make it to where you can't even put a gender in your child. He wants to let him grow up, let it grow up and pick it for itself.
Yeah. You know, why ain't the Most High made a third option? Like, he ain't got a vagina or a rod.
Yeah.
He got a freaking, I don't know, some weird shit. It goes to show you, man. This damn devil taking the foundations out of the earth. You know?
The scripture says, "Surely you're turning the things upside down."
Ooh.
I got that.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Kind of things the things that are upside down in this society are esteemed as if we had made some type of clay and we put it in the window for everyone to see. But go ahead up.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
That's what the so-called white man does, man. He makes it seem like everything that the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, put together is completely wrong.
Yep.
You know, that's why he rules adversarial to the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, everything is upside down here, man. You got women ruling over men. Okay, you got a whole bunch of fucking degenerate children running around. You know, you got a bunch of GMOs and all type of shit, man. This is hell, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real talk, bro. Real.
Yeah, but this is a paradise for a damn demon.
Yep. Yep. It's like a buffet.
Yes.
A buffet for demons. They jumping in and out of everybody.
Theme park.
At will and shit. You know? You gotta I brought out videos before. You got ex-Satanists and shit. Ex-Satanist people that admit to you that they astral project out of their body and tried to mess with somebody who was protected by the Lord and seeing angels with swords protecting that man.
Okay.
You know? Multiple people. Don't even know each other from different backgrounds saying that stuff, man. So it's a feast for demons out here on these people. But when them demons try to come attack the men of the Lord, the Most High got angels that's protecting you, man. But there's going to come a point where the Most High going to tell the angel to hold his patience. And that's when you're going to get tested to your max. You know? Before the Most High intervene, like, okay, that's enough. I see this as my servant. Boom. You know?
Hey, brother, I like to bring it out to where 2 or 3 are gathered. You know, there I am in the midst.
Yeah.
So the more brothers that are gathered, you know, the spirit of Yahweh Shai is strengthened.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Potent.
increased. Yeah, con. So the force field we have amongst brothers is it actually protects us, you know, from evil, you know, evil spirits and stuff like that. You know, that's why it's good to be amongst the brothers. You know, it's literally a force field or
Yeah, shield.
Yeah,
Spiritual shield. Yeah.
yeah,
spiritual hedge.
Right. You got Ripper Bay saying, I ain't a part of no camp. I just do my own thing.
Whatever.
That's what he caught out there, man.
Stupid.
That's why it's good to be humble in this thing, man, because you wind up saying things like that, and then it's like the Lord's going to judge you for it, because all you had to do is just humble yourself down, do what you need to do, and then boom, you know, your Howard Shy's here. But nah, you got niggas out there just wanting to just be some proud, over what is that called?
Over righteous.
Overachiever, and some niggas, they want to come up with their own thing, you know.
Yeah,
They want to
Jake's
like,
crazy.
yeah, man. They want to come up with clothing lines and shit like that. They want to reinvent Israel.
Yeah.
Well, come with a new breakdown, deeper breakdown.
Deeper breakdown.
Well, they want
I
to
think
be
they going
God.
in and shit.
Hey, you know it's funny, but if you just realize in this truth, man, as long as you just stick to your studies and dwell with the alchemy, you'll see yourself increase.
Mhm.
You know, and that's the hey, man. I say that through the spirit.
Jay, you got something else?
No, I'm pretty much finished.
Start wrapping it up. I know you got something. Or War, you got?
No, I'm good.
You got something?
Nah,
Okay, kind of. Yeah, we can. We can wrap it up from there. Anybody have any last thing they want to say?
Jake pretty much hit the point, you know.
Yeah,
Through the Spirit of the Lord, we linking and just trying to handle our business. That's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Because we really about this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing else that's out there for us right now. But to dedicate ourselves to our craft. And our craft ain't just like, okay, at the end of the year, you're going to get a 401k. I mean, at the end of your life, you get a 401k. We ain't talking about no shit like that. We talking about everlasting life and ultimate to be in the good graces of Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's what we doing, man. We just, through the Spirit of the Lord, and we was opened it up talking about how Jake is in the track. Various topics, you know, within, man.
Yeah, that's part of it.
So with that, we're gonna close it out, man. Say Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahshai,
Barak Yahshai,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahshai,
Barak Yahshai,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahweh,
Barak Yahshai.
Barak Yahshai.
All praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Devon to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to elect. Bar Hashem Harakak Wadash. Shalom Akim.
Shalom.
Death to the nigga one. Shalom.
Shalom.